Kenton woke up bright and early in the morning to the smell of smoked sausages, pancakes, and maple syrup in the house after a long time. To his surprise, Cassandra was still trying to keep him happy. It made him laugh to see her like this. She was so nervous, she'd got caught red-handed. Her trustworthy debit card, aka Kenton, was slipping out of her hands. A whole week went by, where Kenton enjoyed watching the new side of his unfaithful wife's insecurities. Unfortunately, life was still a hassle due to all the trouble Kenton faced at work. Kenton was a business analyst at a tech company. Along with many others that worked alongside him, there was one coworker that stood out the most: Dawn. Dawn was on the same level as him. It wasn't like he was a superior in any way, but somehow, Dawn found ways to boss over Kenton. Like the time he snatched away a pretty good project that Kenton was offered, just by some manipulative words here and there. I think Kenton's pretty busy with his schedule. I heard he hasn't been able to hand in his last assignment on time. Oh, Kenton doesn't even have the credentials to work on this project. He doesn't have the experience either. Did you see Nancy's work? She's a better person for the task. Or you can just hand it to me. Then there were the occasional sugar-coated dirty comments and criticism he passed on others. Or the times when he accidentally misplaces the files of other coworkers just so that they don't get things done on time. Kenton had always been soft-spoken and kind to others. He avoided getting into messy conversations and pointing out people for their nasty politics. It wasn't until Kenton got pretty well known around the office that things were a bit easier to handle. But Dawn was still the jerk he was from the start. The day at work went by in avoiding to speak to anyone. Kenton was in no mood to gossip. He barely got through the week like this. It wasn't until the next Monday that Kenton got a chance to meet up with Kyle again. It was right before his lunch break that he got a text from Kyle. "Let's meet. When are you free today?" "I'll be on my lunch break in a while. I'll let you know." Kenton and Kyle arranged a meeting at a burger joint for lunch. When Kenton got there, he found Kyle waiting for him at a table to the corner. "I thought you were off 20 minutes ago. What happened?" "Sorry about that. I got caught up with some extra work. There's this jerk at the office, Dawn." "A jerk at the office, huh?" Kyle's phone buzzed up on the table. "It's my boss. Give me a minute." "Hello? Yes, boss. The file? Hold on, just 1 minute. I'm searching for it right now." "In the desk? Nope. In the folders? Nope. Where could it go? Oh wait, did you say the blue files?" "Boss, you're mistaken. I wasn't supposed to hand in that file. It was Mark's job." "He didn't submit it yet? Oh wow, that's overdue. I'll see what I can do about it, but if Mark hasn't made any progress, I don't think I'll be able to finish his work on time." "Mark? Are you sure he was assigned the file? I thought I gave it to you." "Absolutely, boss. Don't worry, I'll talk to Mark, and I'll get it sent to your office in no time." "Alright then, Kyle. I knew I could depend on you. Perhaps I should have assigned you the project in the first place. Remind me next time, alright?" Kyle put down the phone with a huge grin on his face. That's how you get it done. You straight out lied to your boss and then blamed it on someone else. Not just any random person. Come on, you don't do that to everyone. That's how you deal with the jerk at work, your workplace nemesis. And what if you get caught? My boss doesn't work at the office, so things are pretty easy. Kenton shook his head. I don't think I'll ever be like that. Kyle raised his brow. Maybe that's why you're like this now. Have you always been like this your whole life, letting everyone step on you? Letting everyone pull you down till you can't get up anymore? I don't let people step on me. I don't know what it is. It's just that I couldn't reach that level of success that other people around me did. Like my whole college life? I didn't get accepted to the BII university. I failed the exam. But at the same time, one of my classmates, Ted, got accepted just like that. It was a lifetime opportunity, and I lost it. I was really upset that year. My grades dropped significantly. That same year, my father passed away and my mother was struggling with work. She didn't want me to start working, so she got 2 jobs. There was a lot going on at home. I was a little sick with all the pressure from studying. I guess I just wasn't as dedicated as Ted. Kid used to be stuck in his book all the time. First of all, Kenton, you have to stop thinking that others are better than you. Like they somehow have earned what they have. That's not always true. Sometimes it's the circumstance people are put in. I can imagine what this Ted kid was like. He had no life at all. And you're comparing yourself to him? At 18 years old, didn't he have any friends? Didn't he have any girlfriends? Who studies all the time like that? Of course he was going to get accepted. And there's a reason you didn't. It's absolutely normal. It wasn't you, it was the circumstance you were in. Think about all you went through during that time. How could anyone focus on studies like that? Instead of blaming yourself, you should leave your failures behind and move on with only lessons learned. No baggage. Kyle's phone lit up again. Why is he calling me again? Hold on, it's my boss. Yes, boss, what can I do for you? Where are you? I just now called the office, you weren't there. That's because as soon as you called me, I went to search for the file. I found out Mark left it at another department, so I thought I'd get the job done before it's too late. Oh, okay, then hurry and get back to work. Absolutely, boss, you got it. Kenton raised his brow. Wow, you're one professional liar. Do you always get away with it, or you've slipped once in a while? What did I tell you before? Quitters never win and winners never quit. You have to find out the right way. And sometimes the right way is the wrong way, or at least a detour. Kenton stopped to look at his watch. He had to get back to the office. I'll catch up with you later. Gotta get back to work. Alright then. I still have... Oh, look at that. The whole day. I think I'll chill at the bar. Are you kidding me? You're gonna stay out during work hours and just chill? Don't your other coworkers complain? Of course they do, but I just know how to complain better. I got most of them fired. I think Mark's up next. I just know how to handle things better, and now you know too. Give Don a good dose of his own medicine. You know you always wanted to. Kenton laughed. I'll try. Kenton returned to his office feeling a bit confident about himself. He noticed his sudden change of mood brought a whole change in his surroundings. Don was instantly jealous seeing a smile on Kenton's face, 'cause why would Kenton be happy, right? He was supposed to suffer under Don's shoe. Well, those days are over. Kenton sat behind his desk and started his work. He suddenly got a tap on his shoulder. Hey Kenton, you're late. Where have you been? I got a little caught up in Boss isn't gonna take that one as an excuse. Here's a bunch of files boss sent you to organize. You better get that done quickly. Chop chop. Kenton looked at the sticky note that was clearly labeled to Don, that Don had scrunched up and thrown away. Don just wanted to weigh all the work on him. That was it. Kenton was done doing work for Don. But a simple no was never good enough for Don. Don, where are those files I gave you this morning? I think Kenton has them. You mean the files that were due by the end of today? They're on Don's desk. Didn't you assign them to him? Oh, here's the note you sent. Where? I don't have them. Don, you haven't got anything done? Cancel your plans for the weekend, Don. You're working overtime. You need to get this to me ASAP. The next day was Saturday. It was an exceptionally sunny day in Seattle. Kyle had called Kenton to meet him by a sports field where he was spending the day with a group of his guy friends. When Kenton arrived, Kyle spotted him immediately. "Nice cap. You play baseball?" "Yeah, captain of the team." "Impressive. I used to play football, but I left it halfway through college. My friends and I were a pack of wolves, just like you guys." Have you always gave up on everything in your life? Every obstacle that came your way? Instead of tackling it, you let the boulder stop you from getting any further in your life. You had the potential, you sowed the seed, and then you just uprooted it once it grew out of the soil. Everyone needs motivation. I didn't have that kind of people around me. I didn't have that support or that push. But if you can't find motivation from anyone around you, you rely on yourself, your skills, your abilities, and you distance yourself from all those critical voices and listen to your own. Nobody can do anything for you unless you do it yourself. Never be afraid to be alone. It's better than being with people who don't value you. There's nobody better than you yourself. Learn your potentials and master your skills. You might even discover a hidden talent. Life had truly gotten better for Kenton. Kyle was a great friend. It was just weeks ago that Kenton was having the worst of thoughts, and today he had things sorted out. Things were going better at the office when Kenton was eventually able to expose Don for his misconduct with not just him, but with other co-workers as well, and Don was fired. And it had also been enough for him at home. "What is this, Kenton? How can you do this to me?" "Don't look at me like you're innocent. You're nothing but a betrayer." "Look, Kenton, it was a mistake. Please, forgive me. I love you. We've been together for so many years." "You didn't remember that when you were with him?" "You disgust me, Cassandra. I wish we never met." Kenton finally divorced Cassandra. He got a good lawyer to fight his case against her, and got his alimony reduced when he provided evidence of Cassandra's infidelity in the marriage. "Would you like to order?" Yeah, just give me a minute." After a long day at court, Kenton came down to the bar to relax. It was exhausting seeing the drama Cassandra made today, but there was no way she was proving herself innocent after what she did. The only person that was on Kenton's mind now was Kyle. He was the person who had been there for him during these tough times. But just as he picked up his phone, he suddenly felt a tap on his shoulder. "Kenton, is that you?" Kenton was surprised to see an old friend of his, Peter. "Peter, you're back in town after so many years?" "Yeah, I got transferred back here from my job. What have you been up to? It was like you cut yourself off from the rest of the world. What's up? How's your wife, Cassandra, right?" "Cassandra? We got divorced. She cheated on me." "Wow. Sorry, man. I'm so sorry." "Why are you sorry? It's all right. Everything's fine now." "No, it's just that I was thinking, I'd been suspicious of her back in the days. A lot of people were actually saying a lot of things. I saw her with someone once. I thought it was her brother or something." "Brother? Cassandra doesn't even have any siblings. Now when I see it, looks like she's been an embarrassment to herself. Even the best liars get caught in the end." "Sorry, man. I don't know why I didn't say anything. I didn't want to meddle in her business, but now I wish I had." You want to join me? I was here with some friends. Come on." "Hi, I'm Kenton." "Joe." "Hey, I'm Angela." After a good night with some old and new friends, Kenton returned to his house. He was all alone. but it finally felt like home now. His home. Kenton had a peaceful sleep that night. When he woke up, he finally felt like he could stand up straight. He felt lighter. He felt free. Kenton had a lot planned for the day. He would take the time all to himself, perhaps hang out with Kyle. Kenton got up and looked at himself in the mirror. He was looking great. His hair looked darker, his posture was better, he looked taller and slim. He almost looked like Kyle, or rather, exactly like Kyle. All of a sudden, the realization dawned upon Kenton. The person that had advised him when Kenton was ready to end his life, the person that supported him through his bad relationship with his wife, the person who gave him the motivation to get back up, fight the negative people around him, wasn't really a person at all. Kyle had only been a figment of his imagination. There was no Kyle. It was Kenton himself. Kyle was only his own voice in his head, the part of him that remained suppressed after each and every obstacle in his life. The true him. If only Kenton had come to comprehend his true thoughts, his self-worth before things started to go wrong in his life, perhaps he would have been someone like Kyle much, much long ago. Kyle was the person he would have been if he never gave up on the way to the ultimate success he finally reached today, the person he always wanted to be, standing by himself, content. Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.